Hey guys, welcome to Gardening Friends, and I'm your host Scott. Today I got a special project. I'd like to make myself a couple of planters for my north side balcony. I'd like at least 2 of them, and well, I'm just gonna do it with some scrap wood I have, and I'm just gonna show you how it's done. Check it out. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of scrap wood, and that's what I'm gonna use to make myself a couple of planters. I already chose a few pieces. Okay guys, first I'm gonna cut the width, which is about 6 1/4, and that's gonna fit right on my railing. It's gonna be the same width as my railing. Okay. By the way, I made this table saw because I didn't like the little ones, these cheap ones that they sell at Lowe's or whatever. I didn't really like them, so I made myself a nice bar. I even made a carriage to cut 90 degrees and everything. You'll see it in this process. It works pretty good. About right. We're gonna tighten our fence. And once again, I'm going to stress that you need to wear safety equipment when you do this stuff. And I don't want anybody to get hurt on my account, so I'm not responsible for your wrongdoing, so take precautions, folks. Okay, here we go. This is going to be very loud. Okay, so my bottoms are done, at least the width. So I'm going to do all the gate stuff first, and then I'll use my carriage all in one shot. So we're going to cut the width of my sides, my scrap wood for my sides. And let's determine how much I can use of the max here. These are all about 5 3/16, so I'm gonna make them all 5 inches. So I gotta adjust my gate of 5 here. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut those 4 pieces. I'm going to do a few more, because little short ones here, because we're going to need end pieces, so I need the same width for these 2. And I got 2 of these, so my ends are covered, and these are 5 inches this way, and these are also 5 inches this way, and these are my sides, so I got 4. We're making 2 planter boxes. And okay, and these are 6 1/4 to accommodate my railing on my balcony, and I got 2 of these, and I'm gonna make them 21 inches long. Why 21? It's pretty simple. This board has already a cutting in it right here, and this cutting to the edge here is 21 inches. So I'm gonna, I'm using scrap wood, so I do what I can. The next step is going to be to cut our lengths. Okay, so I need to put my carriage on, because I don't like to work half-ass, and this gate just slides in a rail system here, and it's really precise. It cuts 90 degrees, so I don't have to clamp or do nothing like that. Okay, first we're gonna measure, what is it, 21 inches? Okay, now with the aid of my pencil, I'm just gonna square it off from my square here. Make myself a cross line. Next, I'm gonna square all the ends off to make sure they're 90 degrees to my bottom part here. Okay, I'm all squared up. The next thing is to cut the length and make sure everything is perfect. Okay, I like to cut more than one board at a time. That way the length are perfectly, with no discrepancies. They're absolutely the same length. So that's why I cut multiple at the same time. Boards, you're absolutely sure that both ends are absolutely totally even. Okay, so let's glue and nail this puppy together. I'm going to use one side as a jig to put my bottom on, so I can have my bottom lip for the railing. That way it gives me a nice little, almost a ½ inch gap underneath. So I'm going to have a little lip underneath of a ½ inch, and that's what we want. So, and by using a jig, you make sure that all your boxes are all the same depth, same everything. So that's what we want. Okay. Alright. See, with a jig there's no guesswork. Now all you gotta do is nail them in. Okay, here's another important part. I turn the boxes over here, and I'm going to make a few holes on the bottom to let the water out when you water them. So I just took my ruler here and I, positioned myself a few holes. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going to do a little bit of sanding just to smooth out my edges and a few little things here and there, but it doesn't have to be perfect because they're just flower boxes. It's not like it's furniture or anything like that. Okay, now I'm just going to finish certain little corners by hand where the sander can't reach. And like I said, this is just a quick, just to make sure there's no sharp edges or whatnot. Alrighty, enough of that. Okay, so now I think I'm going to give these a couple of nice coats of paint. Here we go. I'm going to do the bottom first. That That way I'll be able to flip them. So there you go, folks. As soon as they're dry, I'm going to show them to you on my balcony how they look. There you go. That's what they look like. Now all I got to do is fill them up and put some nice flowers in there. Okay guys, it's time once again to terminate this video. And if you like this project, leave the comment below. And please folks, don't forget to subscribe. I was your host Scott, and we'll see you later on my next video. See ya.